What a beautiful voice.
This
is like your singing voice, Naomi.
I used to fast forward this when I played it on emulator.
Yeah, because it just... Well, you have to watch, I think you have to watch a total of like four
Well, there's the Runaway 5.
There's 2 of the Runaway 5s.
Wait, dude, it's the...
Yeah.
It's the museum guy. The obsessed museum guy who wants their autograph.
He's like, oh yeah, baby. He's so creepy.
Yeah. Oh, poor Mr. Spoon, the academic researcher. But yeah, I do know what you mean. Like playing it on it's just like da 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 da. Like it kind of this fast forwarded version gets into your head, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never really cared much for these performances. It just seemed like it was like
If they
okay.
could-
It's a world building thing, and
He's
and
on the
that's neat.
stage.
Yeah, this is fucking funny. Hey, baby. No, I want to be one with the Venus.
Wow, what a fucking creepazoid.
That's what she's probably thinking
My
right
favorite
now.
part is that she's singing throughout all of this. If
Wait,
the
the show
hands
must
are her
go on.
singing.
Well,
Yeah.
she's being professional.
Yeah.
I just want you to know that Beyonce's video is one of the best of all time. He's such a tool. Yeah, apparently he was just loaded when he went on and did that.
Of course he was, because he's a fucking idiot
Kanye.
who goes to a fucking
George Bush
award
doesn't care
show.
about black people.
Mike Myers.
I couldn't believe Mike Myers' face when I watched that. I'm like, oh my god, is he gonna die? Is Mike Myers okay?
Probably. He's just die of embarrassment. Like, wow, dude.
Is it over? Thank fucking god. She's blonde, so I don't care.
Oh, come on.
Nope.
Look, in that room, everyone's blonde.
I know, it's gross.
Dude, it's the meeting of the Hitler Youth.
But you know, friend of the Runaway 5. Did you come to see Miss Venus? Come quickly. Don't let Alice see you enter.
There's Venus.
Venus, baby, honey girl.
Oh, you can do her
Yeah,
voice.
yeah, do this voice.
Do her voice.
Yeah.
I don't have a voice.
You just had one right there.
Fine. Okay, I'll give you my autograph on this banana peel. Here you go.
Honestly, I picture her having kind of a bumpkin voice when she's not singing. It's like, I'll give you this
Sup,
on the banana
motherfuckers.
peel.
Mother two fuckers. I'm doing pretty good, Odin. This is pretty good now. I'm pretty much back to normal.
Wait, so she just like kisses him on the mouth. Just, ah. She's. I wonder. You know, I don't think Venus is supposed to be.
Shut up.
I don't think she's supposed to be very old. I think she's supposed to be.
She's like a teen idol.
I think she's like
Get
a
the fuck
teenager,
out of my
yeah.
way.
Oh, huh?
Get out.
I bet. I
See,
think.
fucking blondes.
I think in the fanfic, like the one that I read on Starman.net.
While you're reading Earthbound fanfics,
I was a teenager and I
Dave was
really
horny.
liked Earthbound.
it's a good
It
game,
wasn't
man.
sexual.
Dave was horny.
Dave's just like, yeah, okay, I read this awesome fanfic about Mr. Spoon fucking Venus in the ass on stage.
You realize that I don't think they had anything sexual at that point. If they did, then I didn't know it.
Yeah, Earthbound doesn't really have much in the way of hentai going on for it.
No, not really.
It's one of those few properties that
escaped.
like no one made hentai for.
It's that class from Iron Sky. They're making a sequel of that fucking movie.
Wait, Naomi's actually talking. I'm so fucking confused.
Right?
Wake up, Naomi.
Ah!
Oh yeah, you have to give him the banana peel.
You know, there's a new. Yeah, okay, whatever.
Get out.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Oh, anyway,
Yeah, give them the
Dave,
goods.
and for some reason, we got on the conversation of boss rushes earlier. I wanted to.
Yeah,
I just wanted to bring up.
Right.
Like, is a boss rush also like obviously in video game terms a boss rush is fighting a bunch of bosses.
It's like it's a gauntlet, basically.
But isn't a boss rush also a real life term for when like
There you write fanfic.
for when like you're in an interview and your potential new boss has to like call your old bosses and like, is this guy's a good worker?
What the fuck?
Oh, it's just called a reference check. That's right.
Yes.
I was like, that's a boss rush, isn't it?
No.
Well, he's rushing your bosses for information.
No. It's when your bosses rush you.
Oh yeah.
And they come to you and they're just like, Dave, next, we want to promote you from within. The
filthy
but
attack
you have to survive
Oh,
this attack.
don't you have insecticide spray you can use in this guy?
Yeah, you do.
Oh God.
Oh yeah, these guys are fucking tough.
Are they?
Yeah, they're pretty brutal.
Why?
There's a fair amount of tough guys in this dungeon.
This dungeon is
The four-side
not-
sewers,
it's
they're
not
pretty
nice.
tough.
But there should be some butterflies down here and whatnot, so you should be all right.
Reading fan fiction, Dave? Nick's pathetic. Who would do that? It's even worse when you write it.
I know. Yeah, Dev, I know. I've read yours. Fucking Sword of Zeal forever.
I'm supposed to work tomorrow.
Oh!
Is your job physical, nobody?
I thought you mostly
stinky
sat at a
ghosts.
desk.
Might be able to do it. I know it sucks, but
Just take painkillers and just limp around a lot.
we'll bandage it up, you know? Oh, Dave was possessed by a mini ghost.
That sucks.
The worst part about this dungeon is that you have to like go back out into the town and then pay to get back into it.
It's shitty.
Because you have to pay to get back into the museum, right?
Yeah.
It's pretty shitty to fight down here.
Yeah. Oh gosh, you're
It's
best guy.
decent
too.
grinding though.
No. I mean, it's good. Oh yeah, fire is be. Oh right, you can still attack properly.
Dave,
it's just that
what
you
if
fuck
like,
you.
what if like you like to get hired at your new job, you had to actually win like a gauntlet of fights against all your old bosses?
Oh my god.
Like a Scott Pilgrim style thing. It's like you gotta fight all the evil exes. No, you gotta fight all the evil bosses. This shitty manager and this shitty manager and this shitty manager.
Oh really? Let's see. Who would I fight? The 90-something-year-old man that's probably dead.
Who's that? Oh, the newspaper guy?
No. No. That was at the
Stella
resort.
Glow.
That was the
Stella
resort.
Glow.
Let's see. The cokehead.
Who's the cokehead? Okay, who are all these people?
That was also at the resort.
Yo, wait. Wasn't your first ever boss the guy who ran our town newspaper?
Well, I mean, technically, yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah. Well,
is he like 90 as well now at this point? Because he worked from like 20 years ago.
no. I think he's probably around 70.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's obviously retired at this point.
Oh yeah, they're retired.
Who runs the monitor now?
Osprey Media, which is like a fucking conglomerate.
Oh, he just like sold it to some fucking.
Yeah.
That's awful.
Not really. They just actually, I think they sold it to someone else before that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, sorry. Go on.
Yeah. So okay, the 70-year-old English guy and wife, they own it together.
Yep.
By the way, let's see, the grocery store owner, the Canadian Tire owner.
Oh yeah. Oh fucking. Yeah, Frank Winkle. What a piece of shit that guy was as a boss, as like an owner of a store.
I didn't really have much trouble with him, honestly.
He's
also,
like
Dev, why are you actually name dropping people?
I don't fucking care about Frank Winkle. No, he's known in our town for being a giant asshole.
Update. No, but you haven't. I've barely been home.
Yeah, dude, he's been gone for the past couple days.
Yeah.
Welcome back, Dave.
Thanks.
We're so
Yeah, like
grateful to have you here.
I left on
Actually-
Friday. In Friday morning, I think I left.
Strategy RPG. Cool.
And I didn't come back until what, like 10:30 that night.
No. Like you came home today, and I was like, Dave, watch Blue Black's Salt and Sanctuary video. And you're like, okay. Then you fell asleep during it.
Well, I was really tired.
Yeah. I mean, you didn't finish it. You finished it all.
I watched half of it, and then I fell asleep, and then I watched the rest of it.
Yeah. Are we still in this fucking fight?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Naomi, you can just attack. Just shoot him.
I have been.
Okay. Shoot him gooder.
You gotta go back to the hotel, I think. I think you gotta go back to the hotel.
Yeah.
The hotel or
mean
to
the
the
hospital?
hospital?
He means the hospital. He's just
Both,
being-
honestly. Because you need healing too. You need healing too, man.
Get out. Use the right words.
Naomi,
Press the button, please.
press the button. Take your fucking hand back and press it.
She's using the other hand. Dad, there is such thing as the other hand.
Yeah, one-handed gaming. But this game can be played one-handed, that's right.
Yeah. Update isn't you haven't. Yes, I haven't had a chance to. I'm
Yeah.
honestly, it's getting to really crunch time for me for school.
Actually, Dave just hates you.
That would be the easy answer. Unfortunately, it's not true.
A couple of friends who watched it said my voice was pleasant and calming in it. I have no idea why I can't make normal friends.
Well,
My-
your
'Cause
voice,
you're
your
loud.
voice only
My
does
voice is
so much.
raspy.
Maybe it's because you're a rabbit.
Where the fuck's the hospital
Read
again?
it and you won't. Oh, X is map.
There
Right
it
at the
is.
top of the town.
Yeah, right. Run the north. Do the
No,
north.
shut up.
You mean the Northwest?
Yeah. I just want to say the
Dude, season 8 soon.
north. Dev, it might not happen until 2019.
What? Really?
Yeah.
I didn't hear that. I thought it was coming in July.
No.
Dude, they said that after the last season aired.
What the fuck
Oh,
happened?
good. What are you doing?
No, the ghost. No one's
yeah.
dead, man. It's a ghost.
That's right. It's a Purify. Yeah, never mind. Sorry.
Yeah, Purify will do it. So wait. Really? 29 fucking teams?
I'm serious. Yeah.
Are they making like the episodes longer to compensate or
Yes.
what?
Yes. They're gonna be basically. Okay. There's only 6 episodes, but they're all gonna be like feature length.
Or like six movies basically.
Well, it's gonna be like a British show basically. You know, just only a handful of episodes. No, that's what they're saying.
6 hours sounded fucking terrible to finish the series.
No, it's gonna be like an hour and a half each probably. So like something like really long. You know, like watching Sherlock. You know, it's like there's only 4 episodes for this series,
but they're like an hour and a half long.
They're like an hour and a half. Yeah, exactly.
Sherlock was good, man.
We haven't watched the 4th season.
You haven't watched? There's a lot of shows that I got into that I haven't kept up with. I didn't keep up with Gotham. I didn't keep up with Sherlock.
We should sit down and watch Sherlock.
Yeah. Well, Neil and I are watching Star Trek right now.
No, it's not that I'm not gonna read it. I can't read it right now.
Probably over the course of this week. You think?
If like
you're gonna be home. Well, stop going out and fucking partying it up at the Foreside Hotel.
But it's $300.
$300 you don't have.
Shut up. No, I've got.
My favorite part is that there's still 2 single beds.
Yeah.
Honestly, I might have to let it sit until after I finish my classes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and even because at least I won't have to worry about going to the classes and everything. I'll have a little more time.
Yeah.
But even at that point, I'm working on my research paper and my exams and stuff. But I'll have somewhat. Yeah, I'll be able to focus on it.
Dave's part of the ivory tower of academia now.
Good God, no! I'm trying to survive the ivory tower. It's not. No, it's important to you.
Actually, what time are we at, dude?
33 minutes.
Okay, we'll just go to 40 then.
Yeah, let's go to 40.
Yeah, I was watching a Jordan Peterson, like a snippet from one of his lectures, right?
What Jordan Peele?
Shut up. And he said that like,
get out.
Part of the reason there's so much extended adolescence in our culture right now is because universities allow it to happen. You know, universities are, they're restricting speech and they're like making safe spaces.
Yeah.
They're making it so that you can't, like you can't mature as an 18-year-old legal adult in the university system because you don't.
Because they coddle you.
Yeah. So you're still going to remain as a child until you're like 25, right?
Yeah.
And there was an interesting point that he made where he said that like universities are happy to do this because they allow you to take degrees with no definable end goals, like say English. Mm-hmm. You know, you're not taking a degree that will directly lead into a job. You're taking a very broad specialization in a topic that doesn't actually get you anything. Yeah. Okay, and they're happy to charge you in the States, like $50,000 a year. Here it's a lot less, but they're still happy to just hit you with like these indentured servitude in the form of student loans to make you go to these universities. So he's like, what do you actually get when you go to university? What do you actually get when you go there? Well, here's what you get. You get the opportunity to have an extended adolescence coddled in like a safe space of your own making, to avoid actually committing to becoming anything and just living out your life as an adult man-child. And, well, what do you pay for? Like, okay, well, that doesn't sound that good, but it sounds at the very least pleasurable in the moment. What are you paying to get that? Well, here's what you're paying. You're paying thousands of dollars in debt, years of work in the form of indentured servitude,
hurry.
And this delayed start at life that is going to fuck you, like, ridiculously, right? Like if you're,
and this is a college or university professor saying.
Yes, he's a doctor of psychology.
Yeah, of course he is. He actually went through the motions.
But he outright said, and also you're fucking yourself later in life because if you're like 22 and entering the workforce, or you're 25 and entering the workforce, and you do a shitty job at your first job, people are generally more forgiving of that because they're like, okay, I mean, he's young, he's still fooling around, this is his first real job in his field. He makes some mistakes, whatever. Young people are like that. They're still figuring themselves out. But if you're 30 or 35 and you're getting your first real job in the workforce, people are not so forgiving anymore. Because now they ask, what the fuck you been doing for the past 15 years of your life?
Yeah.
So Dave,
I know.
how does it feel to be like the exact poster child of what he said? I wanted to send you the video. I'd be like, Dave, you gotta see this. You gotta fucking see this.
If I hadn't gotten the job, the social services job, I would agree. But
Well, you managed holding that for a year before you bailed out.
Yeah,
in
because
like,
I wanted
in like a flaming ball of wreckage.
No, it wasn't that at all. It wasn't like they were gonna fire me like that. I wanted to go back to school and get a degree so I could get a job that would be more fulfilling.
Yeah. But his argument is that he wanted an end to degrees that lead nowhere, and degrees should actually teach you some kind of usable skill.
This is the guy who teaches psychology.
Psychology has a usable skill.
If you get a fucking doctorate or a master's.
Well, then it should be. If that's the case, then
it should definitely.
Well, no,
funnel people more into that.
Or the psychology program should be changed to allow you to work in the field of psychology with just a bachelor's. Like, there's many ways to do this.
I agree.
But like, if the university can't manage to do that, it should stop offering these ridiculous fucking programs. Like, if you're gonna go and get a goddamn degree in feminist dance therapy, and then realize you have no fucking job,
feminist dance therapy.
Well.
Oh yeah, actually, yeah, he's got a lot of PP for his.
But anyway,
level.
he was like, yeah, the universities right now, they make a ton of money on allowing people to live in extended adolescence and then destroy their lives, their long-term prospects, and just sink them in debt and ruin their chances at a job and like just fuck themselves over. And I'm like, I am so happy I decided not to go back.
Well, you're gonna do a master's. I mean, that's.
Well, yeah. Well, I also managed to get out of, because his argument only works for the average person, frankly. Yeah. The average person who gets like 60s, 70s, 80s on their if they're just going for like an English, it's like, well, you're an idiot. Here's your 60-degree average, or your 60% average English degree that you're gonna do fucking nothing with. Here it is. Take it and fuck off and go work at Starbucks, you know?
Yeah.
But any program in university, if you get like a 92 or a 95 or a 98% average, you can actually do something with. Any program. Yeah, this place is really hard, Naomi.
I've noticed.
So yeah.
PK Fresh.
It was very interesting, actually. I kind of want you to see it. Well, also, he had another solution that existed kind of outside of academia. He said that people need to be taught about responsibilities rather than rights. Because rights don't make people happy. If you think about it. Like, okay, you need these human rights because it's oppressive if you don't have them. Even if
it's too easy to exploit things.
Well, it is, but like, even if, let's just take that as true, even though there's a lot of problems. Let's just say, okay, let's say that's true. Let's say someone's being oppressed and they need human rights, some kind of rights to alleviate the oppression. Okay, well, that's true.
Sunny like stocking shelves.
Once you grant them the rights, well, then what do? That's not going to make them happy. It's just going to make them not sad. Those are two different things.
Yeah, it's like responsibilities, ennui, basically.
Responsibilities are where happiness comes in, because he talked about beasts of burden. Human beings are beasts of burden. We have to carry a load to be happy. Now, if someone tells us what our load is going to be, well, then it's not that interesting. But if you can choose your own load, if you say, listen, I am willing to work hard, but only at something of my choice.
Yeah.
If you're allowed to do that, then people very happily take on responsibility. People very happily do hard work, you know?
Yeah.
I could say in some form that's what I do when I work on the show. So he said that the solution is at universities to talk less about rights, even though rights can be important, and more about responsibilities, because that'll actually get you happiness.
That's fair. What I suggested, because I got a survey from my department, I suggested, because there's something already kind of in the works where because the rhetoric stream is related to political science, they're looking to actually integrate it into a degree that's going to combine aspects of both. But what I said was, why not take several departments and make something like? Are you familiar with the PPE degree from Oxford?
No, exactly. First of all, what time is it though?
41. Okay. All right. Well,
Yeah.
next time we're going to talk about.
Also, I
Keep,
want to
eat,
reply
and
to
poo.
Sunny Tatman, dude. Just repost that when we come back, okay?
All right. Sounds good. See you soon, guys.